So here's my thing though. I'm just not telling. I just don't want you to tell me. I don't want nobody to tell me. I want to see it with my own eyes, because if a person tell me, I'm gonna ask them, why the fuck is you telling me? It's a reason why you telling me.
Yeah, to let you know.
But you don't. If you telling me my girl fucked the nigga, yeah. You telling me you see my girl on South Street with a nigga? What the fuck? You seen the nigga talking to my girl at the bar?
South Street with a nigga.
You see
your reason. You seen your cousin, a brother.
But you don't know who that is, though, Jay. But Jay, you don't know who that is.
That's why I'm telling you. You can figure out who it is. I'm here to tell you what I saw.
So she say, "Oh yeah, I know that's his cousin." You salty as a motherfucker. I know you salty.
At the end of the day,
and then whenever y'all all around each other,
with another woman, you tell me, you let me know, like, hey, I'm going out with this girl, they're cool. If my girlfriend comes and tell me, damn sure I'm gonna inquire about it, and damn sure I ain't gonna be mad at her about it. Now, am I gonna choose whether I'm gonna stay with him or not? Yes. But I'm glad she came to me and told me the truth and told me what she saw. And I'll figure out who it is later.
Right.
She did her job by telling me.
Right. So you feel as though your friend has a job. That's their job. Like they have an obligation to tell you if they see you or see your significant other with someone of the opposite sex.
I wouldn't call it a job. I would just say from the perspective of a friend, it would be my expectation. My expectation from you as a friend is that if you, as my friend, I would expect that you wouldn't want anybody to hurt me, or you wouldn't want me around somebody who's going to cause me any harm.
Thank you, Bessie.
So if you're my friend, I would assume you would come to me if you see somebody who's hurting me or going against my standards or going against something I already laid down. Mm-hmm. I would think as my friend, you would come to me and tell me, because you wouldn't want to put me in with somebody who's going to hurt me. You would rather come and tell me so I already know. You wouldn't want to leave your friend in the dark.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Yes, it could be. Yes, it could be a cousin. Yes, it could be a brother. It could be this. But at the end of the day, if it isn't, and they, like you said, they know you found, they find out that you knew. How is that going to make you? How is that going to make me look as your friend? I'm gonna look dumb as shit.
I mean,
why wouldn't I come to you and tell you that?
ATL showed niggas a real valuable point. That nigga Esquire was supposed to do what he did from the gate, in the beginning, instead of at the end.
You alright, Mom?
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. And all this stuff is subjective. For me personally, I'm not telling my homie I seen this girl nowhere. And if my homie's not gonna do it, if they do, it's like, so that's really my attitude. So, and I'm not asking my lady, my person, whatever you want to call it, my bae, my little my slaughter, whatever you call it. I'm not asking her about the situation.
That's what they do. That's because niggas be trying, like, they be like...
That's the first thing a nigga gonna do is go back and tell his bitch.
Not really.
That's the first thing a nigga gonna do is go... I'm not going... Right, you're right, Doc. I'm not gonna argue with you. You're right, not really.
I said I would go and figure out who you was out there with. Yes,
but no, because sometimes
sure right I'm
that's
gonna go
like
and
you
tell
telling me
you
some
sure
shit.
Right, I am.
And I know that you're a credible person, or if Chase telling me some shit and I know y'all credible people, I'm not going to second guess it, because I'm like, what do y'all have, like, what will y'all gain for lying to me about this?
It's not even about them lying to you. They don't know who this person is, Doc.
True.
Why does it matter?
Because now your girlfriend just told you she was going to be out with Martha. She ended up being out with Stu. That's the difference.
No. All right. Yeah. So how many spaces we got? All right. Let's let Chase get his shit off. Come on, Chase. What you got for us, brother? Give it up for Chase one time. I know Chase want to get his shit off, man.
Dot, just let me know, man.
Oh, so you want to
see my bit? If I'm claiming it, if I don't have me out here blind, my nigga. If you see some shit that looks suspect, you know what I mean? Don't have me out here. You my nigga. I had this mind, right?
Right.
And my inner circle of motherfuckers that I really fuck with and who I deal with, and my friend of a friend or a friend of mine, my people who I know, if they know who I fuck with, yo, you already know what type of time I'm on. Yo, you know what I mean? You can let me know what you saw, oh, all right. But don't have me out here blinded. Especially if I'm claiming this motherfucker.
Now, all right, let me ask you this. If it's like this, Chase. Hold on, Doc. It's like this, Chase. I know me and you, we cool. I know your lady that you dealing with, whatever you got going on, right? And I just see her walking anywhere. Just anywhere with anybody. I just see her walking down. I just see her in the store in South Street or wherever. Like, you know what I mean? Even go to say, like, if it's a restaurant, I might tell my guys, like, yo, I seen your girl at Steak 48. That situation, yeah. Now, I seen your girl at Fresh Grocer. Nah, bruh.
Listen, if you my man,
right,
and we fuck with each other every day, and especially if we get money,
right,
nigga, tell me. Don't sit there. Listen. You can sit there, you can sit there and like, yeah, you know, Maul, listen, you know what I mean? Like I saw your lady at Fresh. Oh, okay. Now, where I take that, which you gave me, ain't none of your never mind a concern. But you already let me know what you saw.
Just keep on
That, you know what I mean? That little bit, if she talk,
okay, so you're gonna take it.
Let me say this. Hold on, let me say this. Let me say that she told me she was at grandmama's house. And you saw her down fish and grits somewhere. Or down.
Right. Then that, I mean? If it's a restaurant, of course, right? I'm be a man about it. If it's a restaurant, yes.
Okay.
If she at Sneaker Villa, no.
Okay. Hey, Boo, did you go down, Sneaker Villa? Or was you down? Yeah.
And then from there, all right, I got you. I
ain't gonna sit there and tell her who told me. I got
you. I got you on that aspect. Like if I see her at a restaurant, I'm gonna tell you. But if I see her in Sneaker Villa, I don't got, bro. She is, you know what I mean? No.
You
want me to tell you? Yeah, I seen her in Sneaker Villa.
Yeah, you gonna tell me, nigga? If you saw my lady anywhere, tell me, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Right,
tell me.
Right? No.
If she next to a nigga, if you see a nigga in the peripherals, and you right there, and that nigga at the counter, nigga, you better tell. What you talking about? What you talking about? No, I ain't gonna tell you. What the fuck you mean you ain't gonna tell me? Because if I sat there, if I found out that you was in Sneaker Villa at 126, and she was at Sneaker Villa at 126, and you ain't tell me, nigga.
I'm gonna think it was y'all two.
Right.
And then now, guess what?
Nigga, why you ain't tell me?
Yeah, you gonna have to tell me.
Don't bring that shit to me, man. Because I'm gonna be real. When I'm dealing with somebody, you ready, honey?
Lads,
you good?
Me and you good. We like, yo, I fuck with you. But I don't know, man. Like, I constantly thinking, because cool. Maybe it's me. And I just want to reiterate one thing, right? Remember, my son is an athlete, right? And he's not making the money that he should make right now. She sit there like, you know what I mean? That he should make. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that he in the zone.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like with certain people. And not only that, we're not gonna sit there and say that when you was 20, you was thinking about having a family, was you?
Yeah, I was not a family, cause what I was doing at 20 didn't constitute me having a family. It was kind of.
Motherfucker, me and you won't fight, bro.
No, listen, but you can't. Chase, but wait, Chase, listen, Chase, listen though, Chase, but you can't say that for everyone, because he said at 20 he did do that at 20. Mm-hmm. So you can't. That's what I'm saying. North said he did. Yeah, so North. So North said he did. He was. Yeah, right here. He said he was about it at 20.
Yeah, you at 20 years old, you wanted to have a family?
No, I was building my family. We was working. It was about the down payment for the crib. It was cars and cars and cars and cars. There's nowhere else to go.
What I'm saying is, at 20 years old, at at me instead of
I'm
like
telling you.
That's what he told me.
partying and living like
he was on his family.
Well, look, you know what? It's very rare. It's
Now,
very rare.
thank you, bro. That's all. Just don't act like it's not
very
possible. You were saying it as if
I'm
it
not
wasn't
saying
possible.
It's impossible.
The way you
I'm
were
saying it's very rare that a young man at 18, 19, 20 years old wants to be settled down with a family because he just started trying to establish himself and he just got off the porch.
Now you're saying that it's rare. Before you were saying that it wasn't possible. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was, no, I wasn't saying it was impossible. I'm just saying.
We all got
Your
feet,
statement was a
some of us even don't.
generalization.
Your statement was a generalization.
We all got
Exactly.
feet for some. Yeah, but I mean that's cool to do because that's you gotta have a reference. You gotta have a reference, and
Like,
usually you're right. The testosterone levels,
Right.
the waning of the testosterone, the doing that,
But
the forming of the brain at that early age. You about
we
right.
saying that he right, but we just saying that he is not everyone. And then like your son, like you might come from that family structure where you watched it from your grandfather to your father to you, and now you passing it to your son. So it's the same ideology from all those generations. It's nothing different because you can't tell me nothing different when I see my dad, my grandfather, and my great grandfather do this. You know what I'm saying? So you could have been raised differently. It don't mean that it was wrong. It's just you were raised differently.
Yeah,
so we come up under different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. It ain't. It's, people forget about the individuality. Like everyone is different. Everyone was brought up different ways. It don't make it right or wrong. Everyone has different standards. Like me, like him, it could take him 6 months to develop a foundational relationship with someone. For me, it takes longer than a year to build a foundational relationship. So that's why it takes longer for me to be in an actual relationship. We got to build the foundation first. I'm
not disagreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm not disagreeing.
I gotta know that
what y'all just said.
Right.
I feel like this. I feel like this with the relationship, right? I feel like we all individuals. We ain't going like I'm gonna mourn you or you gonna mourn me, but we like it's highly that we gonna go together. So it's all about like self growth, like being the better person I am. And when I deal with somebody, hopefully that's what they on too. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm pushing. Always do better. Always get better. We gonna spend our time. I'm assisting you, trying to, and you assist me for your life and for my own.
Right.
Ask a lady how many successful relationships
If somebody trying to get in, you can replace me.
Ask a lady how many successful relationships she's been
in.
No, I hear what you're saying. Don't hear me off. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, right? And I get what Lev's saying, and I understand what he's saying. The thing about it is,
I could take my spot.
The thing about it is right. Not every man come to the table and sit there and states what the situation is. That's all. You know what I mean?
Right.
And,
that's correct. That is correct.
You know what I mean? Clear cut communication, and we can sit there and we can go back and forth about who's doing more communicating, right?
Okay.
The thing about it is that sometimes when we say words, and I hate to say it like this, but women pick apart what men say, and they will sit there and say, they like you say, you claim like the lady thing,
right?
Like just because you saying that, she can manipulate or assume that you claiming a position
as a relationship. That's correct. That's correct.
But that's on her. She assumed that.
Yeah. So the
In
counter.
all actuality, is that are we really claiming it or are we?
So
are we claiming it or not?
So what I do is,
you see how that's a fine.
It is. You can trail a
fence on that.
It is a fine line.
But that's your fault for assuming. Because if I told you what it is and I'm showing you what it is, if you want to assume something based off of, because I called you something, that's on you. Because I'm still moving the
No,
way
I get what you're saying, honey. I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. But you know how people tread that fine line, that fence, right?
Then we all do
that's
it. We all do
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm just saying that's not my problem. That's their problem.
Yeah, that's what we saying,
if me and you fucking with each other, and you like, honey, this is what it is, and this is what it is not, and then you called me boo, and I'm like, oh, he called me boo, so I'm his girl now.
Right. Thank you, Jay. Right. That's what. Yeah. That's what we. That's on her though, right, Chase?
I didn't have a conversation.
But no, Chase.
Conversation with you.
Right.
Like, is this what you mean?
Right, Chase.
I went and assumed on my own. That's my fault.
So now, is she wrong if you call her boo, right? You say, damn, boo, make me something to eat. And then she assumed that you're in a relationship, right?
Man,
is she wrong or not?
Listen, you call her boo, I call everybody motherfucker boo.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, bro.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But
because it's been times where I told a nigga from the rip, all I want is to fuck. Like, I ain't trying to look for no relationship. And just soon as after I fucked him and I call him boo or something, he thinking we go together.
Yeah, that's what happens.
No, we don't.
Yo, I lost
a lady. Legendary, remember I was telling you about the old head. He hit me up talking about, oh, you be having me in my head. I said, what you mean? He said, I think you want another relationship. I said, another relationship? We're not even in a relationship.
Fuck is you talking about? Another one? Nigga, I didn't know I was in the first one. What the fuck going on here? But that's a lot of times, and even with spending time with people, like I had to learn, like I get attached to people, right? Real fast. Like I'm just that person. So my attachment to a person ain't the same.
I ain't saying nothing.
My attachment to a person ain't the same as everyone else. Like I can spend a bunch of time with a motherfucker, and I just enjoy spending time with them. It don't gotta be nothing intimate. But to some people, the more time they spend with you, the more fond they grow of you, and now they think that you obligated. Like, okay, they call you, all right, I'm about to come through. And you say no, it's like, damn, I usually come and chill with you any other time. What, you got somebody else to chill with?
But that's why I said earlier, commitment and obligation is not the same.
It's not.
There's two different things. I could be committed to you and not be obligated to do anything.
That's a fact.
Huh?
Because
wait a minute, hold on, she lost me. Wait, pause.
All right, go ahead. She about to fill you in.
Listen, are you gonna let me when you was
talking?
Yeah,
go ahead. I listen.
I can say right now, I'm gonna make the commitment to only fuck Legendary. That is the commitment, and if I withhold that and only do that, I committed to something. And I made that commitment, and I stuck through with that commitment.
Can we get that in writing?
I'm not obligated to do nothing outside of that.
Can we get that in writing?
Because that's part of the commitment.
Anything else? Right.
Do you take your pussy back if you don't commit to that?
It's not fine. It's not.
If it's not in writing,
do you take? If it's not in writing,
yeah, I need it in writing.
So it's gonna be in writing. I take everything in writing.
I need mine in writing. Fuck that.
No, seriously though, on some real shit. Again, that's a fine line. Like
an obligation is saying I have to do it.
You have to do it.
Yeah, right.
It's obligatory.
But what? Okay. So maybe let me ask this then. What is the are we talking about titles, or are we talking about the presence of a person and assuming that's what it is?
We're saying how titles make people feel like they obligated to certain
Correct.
things because there's a title.
Correct.
Like I said, me and Legendary could be fucking for months, and that's all we could be doing.
Man.
And then
I get that.
Listen.
Okay.
And then
sorry.
I'll be like, and then he'd be like, all right, I want you to be my girl. Now, because he said I want him. Now, because he said he want me to be his girl. Now I got all these expectations. When before he said that we were just fucking and we was doing everything was cool. But now because he said I'm his girl, now I want him to be home by 10 o'clock. He got to answer every phone call, answer every text. When before that was never an issue for me. But because he put the title on it, now I got all these expectations when it was never no expectations before that.
And then a lot of ladies, I'll back her up with a lot of ladies try to start testing those muscles when, like she said, it wasn't even an issue before. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like all right, I really don't call you every day, but shit, I could call you every day. Now they calling, they don't even want to. They just want this type of, they want to flex the muscle of girlfriend. I'm the girlfriend. This what I could do by
So
being the girlfriend.
that's all I was saying.
It's just a flex for
I'm
people.
done.
That's all the title
levels
is.
to
It's a
everything.
flex for people.
It's levels to everything, and it's all subjective because everybody's relationship is not the same.
Yeah, that's true. That much is very
I
true.
get that. No,
Everybody's relationship.
Doc, don't take
is
these
not the
fucking
same.
glasses off, man. Doc Poindexter. So the thing is, like, I just don't want the obligations part of it. I'm all for the commitment part. I just don't like if I can't be sleep. Like you got women really quick though. Chase, you got women really quick. You got women that if you don't answer your phone, you got women.
You don't have a title to be committed.
You don't have a title. You don't
commit
need a title
yourself
to that
I
person.
commit myself to something, but I don't have a title.
If me
Right.
and a person
Right.
is together,
Right.
we don't have no title, but we do everything boyfriend and girlfriend is supposed to
We
do.
have a commitment.
Everything girlfriend and boyfriend do, we do.
Right.
We have a
Without
commitment.
no problem.
Right.
But now that the title of
Right.
boyfriend and girlfriend is put on it, now it's like you have to do this, you gotta do this. When before there was a title, everything was just already gone.
We did it. We just did it naturally because we wanted to be with this person. We wanted
Thank
to do
you.
this for
We're
this
not
person.
doing this because we
Like
have
that.
to do it. We doing it because we genuinely
We
want to
said
do
that,
it.
because we said so.
That's a
All
fact.
right.
Like
So
I
okay,
now.
I can understand. Hold on. I can understand that.
Mhm.
But y'all throw me off a little bit
Mhm.
when y'all say y'all committed, right? Because I live by the same rules. Don't get me wrong. I agree. I could do something like I could be fuck with a female,
Mhm.
and a female can be around me,
Mhm.
but I'm not that. That's my little boo thing.
Right.
That's my little
Yeah.
So I can agree with that.
Can somebody look up the definition of commitment or committed?
But when I'm in a that's kind of
So
when we sit there and talk about commitment, now it's like an obligation.
No, it's not. Chase, stop doing that, bro. It's not. You're just committed. Me and this lady, we're committed to each other. All we were doing was having sex. We have no title. If she want to go out and do whatever she's able to go out and do whatever she wants to do. Like Jay said, free will.
Choice of preference. That's why I was going to ask you. Is it choice of preference? Set the standards? Because now we sitting there talking about choices and preference. And what are the standards? Or, you know what I mean? The choices that we make within the situation shit.
Can I say something?
And then we gotta we gotta address Jay's comment too.
I've encountered situations where, right, it was no title. It was no title.
Dedicated to a cause. I could be dedicated to somebody and not be in a relationship with them.
It says cause, activity, etc. Or
a lady put herself in that position.
And I can be committed to someone and not be in a relationship with them.
And not be
obligated. I can be
obligated.
dedicated to a person without them being my boyfriend. I can be dedicated to somebody without them being my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But that's called a blind commitment, though. That's a blind commitment.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a commitment.
That's a lot.
Because when you have it's not blind because when you're having
these conversations
and y'all building a foundation, there's nothing blind about it.
Right.
That's what's called communication
and comprehension.
Like grown people talk.
Yeah, that's all it is. It don't gotta be. Somehow we get mixed up. The lines get blurred and crossed, and then
I'm just saying how I see things.
I'm arguing with you neither.
I'm Jay, what are you talking about? She said, "Who are we arguing?" I said, "I'm not arguing anything."
No, we ain't arguing the point. It's just
subject. I don't want to talk about this stupid shit no more. Dang.
Man, where my glasses at?
all right. So now let's all right. Let me ask y'all this: in a relationship, does age matter?
Fuck no.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh, well.
All right. I mean, all right. You do. All right. Go ahead, Chase. Why you say no?
I say no because it depends on what you want. It depends on what you want. If you want a woman with kids, or you know what I mean. And if you want, you don't want.
Bitches out here having kids at 15.
But see, the thing is, you don't want a woman that has 3 and 4 baby daddies at the same time. I wouldn't pick her as my partner to have kids with.
Wait.
I damn sure wouldn't do that.
Wait, really quick. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you the first part to that, what you said. What the fuck does her having children have to do with the age in the relationship? We're not even talking about
because
kids
of the fact that
no. Don't put the variable. I understand that we always. I understand.
I wouldn't pick a 35 or a 40-year-old to have fucking kids with. You know what I'm saying? If they got like 2, 3, 4 kids already and 2, 3 different baby daddies, the younger I go, the more likely I don't run into those situations.
Don't look at it from that aspect. Just the age, just the number, nothing else. Doesn't matter in a relationship.
That would again. I don't think
it don't matter.
It depends.
It don't matter to me because I've been with somebody young. I'll be 28 this month. I've been with somebody that was 20 that had more going for herself than somebody that was 40. So to me, it don't matter.
Got you.
If you want your shit and
we got kids? Do we got kids?
No. If we on the same page.
You got kids?
No.
I got kids?
Chase, see, there you go, Chase. There you go. You put these it doesn't matter if it's
No, I'm just saying. I just asked a question.
Because you want to keep putting these variables in there. We just specific.
Because you know it's there though, but you know they're there.
No, we do. What I'm saying is, and just the question, the question in itself. Does age matter in a relationship? Not if they got kids, if they got a job, if they, you know what I mean? Just the simple, for me, age matters, right? The same thing that excites a 30-year-old is not going to be as exciting to a 38-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on who the person is.
We just saying, and the age in general. You're not into fucking Fortnite, are you? Well, you might be. I don't know. He might be a gamer. This gamer shit that went crazy. But you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you're not into with a 20-year-old or 25 or even 28-year-old is into. You're not into that. You're not into drill music, are you?
Nigga, I got a son.
No,
so
you. No, you. When you get in your car, do you put Lil Durk on?
Oh, no, I don't put that little nigga on.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, like one time I had asked the chick, like, what she wanted to eat, right? And she said something that was below, where I was going with it. So I had to respectfully, I took her and got something to eat. I didn't get nothing. And after that, I had to let her know, like, you driving down the wrong street fucking with me. Because I'm going to hold you to a higher standard. And then you're going to be looking at me like you want some weird-ass old head shit. I'm going to look at you like you want some dumb-ass young girl shit. For me,
yeah, but that's
just for me. You know what I mean? So if you 30, like I was just telling them the other day, 28 is the limit. 27, 26, all that shit, you gotta wait, sis. You gotta wait till you 30. And I'll be 40 by then, but it works out that way, you know what I mean?
I done broke those laws.
What's up, North? What's your take on it, North?
I done broke those laws. What the hell?
North.
Hey, listen.
You always trying to sell something.
What's your take on it, though, North? How you feel about that? Do you think age matters in a relationship?
I'm kind of leaning toward what Chase was saying on depending on what you want. If you want to build with somebody,
I know bitches that plus my age and they want shit.
North, wait. Take all the variables out. All of them. Okay, she checks all the boxes. Every box that y'all thinking the variables, she checks them all. Right? Everything that you want in a woman. Okay. Now, the only difference is the age. Does the age matter?
Yeah, but you can't.
If he everything I want, I don't give a damn. As long as he's legal.
It's like
As long as he leaves, I don't care.
Don't go like that.
It does, cause look. One thing, you think about it like this.
How do you put like experience and vitality? Like how do you like that goes up and down? Like this is spectrum. Like it's like with us. Like as much as we are young, we lack wisdom or our brains together. So how do you say I want to, like that's like a woman saying I want a man that's always going to be around and is about $1 or a family man. Like it's certain gives and takes you have to do.
So that's
life period.
So that's why I said
just like say cheat sheet. You talk about cheat sheet young then.
So,
old. I don't, you know what I mean? Young.
And you know what? I think it's I'm sorry.
I think about it. No, go ahead.
Is she going to die soon? I'm going to be by myself with everything that she checked off that I wanted, or is she going to outlive me? And I'm, you know what I mean?
I just want to know, like, all right, you break it down.
I think with women is
could
different,
you,
though, bro.
All right, hold on, wait.
And correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of women date. If they're younger, they date up.
They do. Now listen, this is the thing.
I ain't
all right, let me do it like this.
The last person I was with was 51.
Could you see your damn? The fuck? Could you see yourself? North, you 40. Could you see yourself in a full-fledged relationship, committed relationship?
To a 28-year-old?
20.
My little sister is 29.
All right. All right.
My daughter, no.
All right, no. How old is your sister? Is 29. Could you see 40 and 29? That probably could work.
I raised my sister.
So you couldn't see yourself with nobody that's your sister age? Right, that's what I was saying. Okay.
No,
so how about you, Doc?
No. I mean, she may be
Doc levels. Okay.
And all that, but no.
I'm gonna tell you, it's hard for me because my son is 20, and I attract women from 23 on up.
Are we still going with the everything we want in a person?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So, honey, you 28. Could you see yourself with an 18-year-old in a full-fledged, committed relationship?
And he's everything I want.
How can an 18-year-old be everything you want?
You can't, Chase. You cannot, Chase. Wait.
That he gave me.
Wait, right, Chase. You can't take that from her, bro. It's a scenario, bro. He checks all the.
Yeah, I get it. The scenario, I get it. But
like me,
you see, when I see 18, bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I see 18-year-old male, I don't see established. I don't see taking responsibility. I don't see 18. We going to parties. We trying to go to the Greek. We trying like 18. I remember when I was 18. I was thinking about that. Shit. Like,
right, but you're an individual. But you're an individual.
World. Every 18-year-old in the world is not like that, because they all come from your environment.
That's true.
All right. Okay.
Cause since you got niggas your age, we got niggas.
When my grandma was 18, she was married already.
2 different generations.
Right, but wait, Chase.
My grandma was 15. My grandmother was 15 when she had my mom.
Listen,
so 2 different generations.
My
grandma got married when she was 18.
Right.
And bread was only 20 cents.
Right, but listen.
Do you know how old I was when I got married? I was 19. Because that's what I seen. That's what I grew up on.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying to you.
I was raised to be.
Okay, hold on, honey. I'm not taking that from you, right? Women are different from men.
That's a fact.
Women mature. Listen to what I'm saying. Ma'am, let me just allow you to speak. I'm just saying, let me speak my piece. Women mature faster than men. Okay? And I'm gonna sit there and say this to say
no, that's a myth.
That's not a go ahead.
Okay, all right. All right. The reason why I sit there and say what I'm saying is that you'll find a younger woman date an older man before she date down her own age for the reasons of stability and protection. He will give her that. At 18, you're not promised that by an 18-year-old, 18-year-old.
All right. Are you done?
No, you can't say anything.
What I'm trying to say is me being married at 19 and me being able to be a wife don't have nothing to do with me being a woman. It has to do with my grandma raising me and instilling that in me. So just like I was instilled with that in me, there are boys that are 18, 19, that their parents and their grandparents instilled that in them, and that's what they want.
I definitely got a homie that was married at 18.
I'm not saying I disagree with you, but it's not common.
Married at 17, 18, 19.
I'm not saying I disagree with you, but it's just at this day and age, it's not common.
No female wants to be with a man that's 45 and she 21. You lying, Doc. What are you?
Hey, Doc.
But Chase, no, y'all get where I'm trying. Y'all don't understand. Let me finish talking. I'm saying these females have.
You writing that shit instead of saying it. What the fuck?
I thought I was still muted. That's why they go after the older men. That's why they was all the bitches in.
That's not always true because that's not always true. Is the reason why they go at that is they establish and they can provide a certain level of a protection and stability for the woman, and that's some real ass shit. It's not the fact that they got daddy issues, bro. That's not it at all.
Shout out to Chase, man. Thank you.
And a lot of men these days and I hate to sit there and put generations in fact in order because like Legend said earlier, some of us was taught
differently.
And as Honey said, they was taught different.
Correct.
But when we sit there and we look at what's right in front of us right now, guess what? Guess what we got to deal with? We are in a fucking, you know what? I'm going to sit there and say this. We all are suffering from the independent era, right? And we all have to sit there and have open understanding of what's right the fuck in front of us. We not getting our granddaddy time where he going to take care of everything and be that traditional man.
You can't.
We all can agree to that, man and woman.
You can't say that. You can't say that it's so. Let me. Are you saying that is not possible? That there? Are you saying the likeliness is not
possible?
All right, you're saying the likeliness.
It's not.
Got you. The likeliness.
It's not likely. It's not likely that you're gonna get that, right?
Got you. That's
because
true.
If it was, more women will be married and be in better situations and situationships. There wouldn't be more little brothers would have daddies in their lives, you know what I'm saying, in the household. You know what I'm saying? And more women will have understanding how to cooperate with the man in a household. So we don't.
Is it cooperate? I think cooperate is the wrong word. But we're going to let it go, though.
No, cooperate. Yeah, we cooperate.
Cooperate or the...
No, we're together. Because if we together, I ain't cooperating with shit. We a team.
Yeah, it's
team.
Yeah.
All right, whatever you want to talk about. Now y'all want to break down the...
All right. All right. We're going to get away from there. I don't want to play with that. We're going to get away from there. All right, so... All right.
You know what I mean? Because I could go into a whole different thing where a team... You know, that's a different thing. But what I'm saying is, it's not coming at age where it's not common that we see more functional homes where you see a man and a woman cooperate. You know what I'm saying? Even in your families, you might it might be really like you go to a family reunion, you're looking for a bunch of men, you see a bunch of women. I done witnessed this shit. I've been to the family reunions. I'm like, God damn, where my niggas at? With the cousin, with Uncle Earl. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't no niggas around. So I'm saying that, it's just not at a young age. Nowadays, it's not common.
You're saying it's not likely.
It's not impossible.
Right, got you. You said that's
I'm not saying it's impossible, honey. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just said it's not common.
I got you. So all right, we're gonna go to So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you another question. I'm gonna let you in. You can get right to it. I got you. Real life. Does dating matter now? Actually dating, like like
No.
you or courting. Is it courting? Is it courting?
Courting
Hey, fuck
what?
that. You
Dating
courting.
and because you can date without courting somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right. So does courting matter anymore?
To me or to the
Just
people?
us, anybody,
You know what?
you know.
What's your definition? Hold on. I don't mean to sound like a
Don't change, not too much. Not too much.
What is courting now? What is courting?
No. We're not gonna go with courting now. We're not gonna go with courting now because we're not gonna go with dating now. We're gonna go with courting in the sense of courting. Like how a traditional courting, like the man take the woman.
Without dating? Can you court without dating? I'm just asking the question.
You can. I'm gonna tell you why you can.
Honey,
Okay,
can
go
you
ahead.
court without dating?
Huh?
Can you court someone without dating them?
Can you court without dating? Yes.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because courting is when you giving one person your attention,
The
and
time.
you have intentions to do a certain thing. Dating is talking to multiple people to see who you want to date, who you want to court. Dating is what you do before you court.
You know why I asked that question? Yeah, I asked that question because dating is fucked up now. So
That's why I said. That's why I took the dating. It was dating. Does dating matter? But the thing with dating, and courting is people like to make it the same thing. Like I could date someone and not be courting them. You know what I'm saying? And I could be courting someone. Like a date is me and you going somewhere and hanging out. To me. And it don't matter, me and whoever. I can date a man, I can date women in the sense of dating, right?
Hey.
Bro, me and you can go on a date, bro. What are you talking about? Me and my nigga used to do lunch dates all the time, bro. What are you talking about?
Don't call that shit. We not dating.
I mean, I wouldn't say we dating. I will say that me, Chase, and Doc went on a fucking lunch date or something like, you know what I mean? It's just the term that I like to use. But what I'm saying is, like, dating now, like, you gotta be with one person. Like, if I go out with Honey, then I'm supposed to only. I'm saying now, but we know that's not what dating is. But I'm saying now, dating is, me and Honey, and that's it.
I told you, bro. Shorty just be capping. That's why I wasn't even entertaining that shit. That's.
Courting is me
I'm glad I'm not one of them niggas, bro.
Sending flowers to the job, edible arrangements. You just giving you a lot of attention. That's courting to me.
Some female.
Hey, Jayla, how you doing today? That's courting to me. A lot of times I don't be courting. I do a lot of dating. I don't do a lot of courting.
Cause y'all don't know the definition of it. That's why.
And I'm like, I just said what courting is. What are you talking about?
This dude is crazy.
I wasn't here for it. So.
Well, look it up in the dictionary. Don't worry about it. Look it up in the dictionary, Webster. Poindexter with them fucking glasses.
I know what it means.
Jalen, would you like? I would like everyone to say hello to my friend Jalen. How you doing today, Jalen B?
I don't know why. You speaking? I don't know. But
So this dude is crazy, man. You want to get in the box? J baby, what you think about it, J baby?
Think about what? There was a lot that was talking about what?
What was the discussion?
That's because you keep popping in and out.
So is there a difference between dating? Oh, you about to go to work? Is there a difference between dating and courting for you?
There's definitely a difference.
What does dating mean for you?
Dating is talking to multiple people and trying to basically decide who's going to be the person you're going to decide to court if you decide to. That's how I feel like.
Exactly what I just said.
And once you find them, that's when you decide, okay, well, I'm going to continue to pursue this with them.
Okay. Shout out to that.
And that's how I feel.
And that's
Y'all need-
exactly what I said.
He's annoying.
I was just saying a whole bunch of shit, and then y'all just put the ending. Brother Dot, peace. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, shorty.
How about ladies, do the body count of a man matter?
It better not. It better not.
No.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I might as well go on mute. For
Chase, do it, Matt. Yeah, let me go ahead and mute Chase right there. He volunteered for mute. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to Chase for being a bigger man right now. This nigga crazy. So no, listen though. For me,
Murder,
honestly,
your question didn't pop up.
For
Whatever
me,
question you asked, I'm looking. I don't see it.
For me, the body count don't matter, man. I don't give a fuck if she fuck one nigga or 100 niggas. If I want that vagina.
Wait, hold on. I thought you said the man. Now you saying the lady.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about another man's body count.
He wanted to ask us
No.
first. He wanted to give us a chance to talk first.
Yeah, I thought the question was for the ladies. You understand what I'm saying?
And now I'm asking you, I was saying for me, It don't matter now. For you, Brother Chase, does a body count matter?
Hey, you can answer that yourself first and then come back to me.
I answered it already. Where's he been at, bro? It's 45.
That's not where you at with it.
You want to know where that we know that.
Well, this nigga is talking. He talking to ancient.
You got to court without sex. I mean, I would assume. Wait.
All right. Let me say this. All right. See, I come from a world of understanding, right? Because I dated the nightlife world. So, I think it matters in a sense it matters. It does matter because it could be I'm gonna tell you why it matters, because it could be a complete turn off if you know if a female is too friendly with her pussy. It's a complete turn off. I mean, for me,
if she got an odd number, like 33, or if you bitch, you's a whore.
33 is kind of high.
I feel like personally the body count doesn't matter to me, but if you're out here unprotected just having sex with anybody, just don't think you're going to be touching on me. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's too many diseases and stuff going around and people just out here not protecting themselves. As long as you was protecting yourself with whoever you was fucking with, I'm cool. I don't care how many bodies you have. But
can I say something? You know, half of these niggas don't even
get checked.
Now, you want to talk about that? Cause you only pop my shit when I'm the fresh. Nigga, I just got my results today, nigga. Where your results at?
Where mine?
Yeah.
Who's your primary care physician? Let's go there. Who's your health insurance through?
Dr. Jeffrey Dunbar is my primary care physician. Now.
He got a COVID card.
Did he pull up? Wait, y'all. Wait. I wish you guys could see. Did he pull out a COVID card? Is that the last time he had a checkup? Like, I definitely got Obamacare. I got shout out to Obamacare, man, because they get you in and they take care of you.
I don't got Obamacare.
We know you don't. You what?
I'm gonna have Obamacare, Kareem.
Is he on mute or no?
Who, me?
Who, me?
How is he talking on mute? This is amazing.
Nobody is on mute.
Dot is on mute. You telling me I'm muting Dot? Dot, talk, Dot. I'm telling you I'm muting the nigga still. See, he's still talking.
I'm dead.
Damn, you gotta get out.
But like I was saying though.
Nah, I'm not letting you get that shit off. Get the fuck out of it. Shout out to Dot. We appreciate you for coming through here, Dot. Nah, come back, Dot.
What you doing, Alex?
Dot is our resident prank caller. That's a new word. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Prank caller. Yeah, because he called. Y'all know what he do,
Ali,
man.
tell me why I tried to watch Game of Thrones and they only had the first episode. So now I'm trying to find it illegally and I can't.
No, you gotta go through You gotta go through either.
So what we ain't gonna do is talk about no Game of Thrones on a Based on Everything podcast night show brought to you all by me, Ish, aka Legendary, and the good people over
fire
at.
stick off of me. I got 3 left, and you can tap into your Game of Thrones.
Say something, Doc. You good? All right, good. Hey, honey, how you doing today? You understand me? I don't know what's going on with them. They talking about Game of Thrones and shit. I don't even know what Game of Thrones is. I'm going to leave Dot on mute. I have to leave Dot on mute. I have to, because Dot says the most randomest things. But anyways, so now, I ain't even get a chance to use it yet, bro. I'm definitely going to use it. Shout out to 4K, our resident statistician. He came through this motherfucker with, you know what I'm saying? So listen, do you guys, men, do y'all believe the number? Do you ask for the number first? Do you ask how many people the female been with?
Nigga, I don't ask them fucking questions. I would know.
How the fuck you going up? This shit is beyond Chase. You know what, man? You are the most interesting man in the world. I want to know how you would. I have to know how you would know.
All right, y'all ask me a question. Let me answer it. One. If any of my crew know you is and they didn't have you, you're disqualified. Is right then and there you're disqualified as.
So, cause I fucked one of your homies, that mean I got a lot of body.
Oh yeah, if you fuck one of my homies or my brothers, then there is no.
If you never be anything. The rule is if you fuck one of my homies, you're done. That's universal.
We can't. Yeah,
now we're not saying Chase. That's not even.
I'm asking the question because he brought homies into it.
Right, I know.
You never said if you fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to ask him. He was like, now what Chase does is he places variables in there to make sure everything is. You know what I mean? He can't answer a question to save his fucking life.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let's try this. Wait. Let's try it again, y'all. Let's try it again. Hold on, brother Chase. Number one, you said you don't ask how many they had sex with.
Nah.
The second part of the question is, do you believe the number?
If they told me?
Yeah.
No.
So how do you know if a pussy is friendly?
That's what I want to know.
Listen.
All right, it's your turn. You're not on mute.
Conversation. I think I have a way of holding a conversation with a female, and if she out, look, I don't want to give up everything, all the tape, you know what I mean? But if she doing certain things that's, that put herself in a line of being promiscuous or being, extra friendly with a pussy,
right?
Then I'm already assume it's round. I'm already gonna round off the near 10 to 100 that you done said there was friendly with your pussy.
Okay, all right. Doc, how you feel, Doc?
There's a lot of unfriendly females who are
Doc, get in, Doc.
Who they want to.
Come on, talk. Why is he in the box texting?
I'm still muted. I'm lost.
Talk, Doc.
All right, try it again.
Go ahead.
All right, there we go. Sheesh.
Shout out to Doc, man. All right, what's up, Doc? Doc, this is where you start at. Let me ask you the question. Do you ask a female how many partners did she have?
No.
Have you ever asked that?
Only to be smart if they ask me.
Okay, so whatever number she tells you, do you believe the number?
No, I times it by 6.
Damn. Shit.
And the reason why I do that, because y'all gotta remember, a female gets hollered at 24/7, 365 days of the year. And you mean to tell me you only fuck 2 niggas in a year? Oh no, you're lying. Times that by 6. You know. I'm a mathematician. I know what I'm doing.
All right. So number one, I do ask, do I care? No. I just want to see if they're going to lie to me, which they probably do. And do I believe the number? If they say anything less than 20, no.
So
Does age matter?
Y'all really believe in people? I mean, I know there's people out here doing that, but
We asked that already.
No, I'm talking about, does age matter as far as
No, come on,
how does he determine how many bodies she has?
Brother, I don't give a fuck if she fuck one nigga or 100 niggas. If I want that coochie, KEWCHI, I'm gonna get that coochie.
You said you won't believe her if she says less than 20?
Yeah. At my age,
20?
yeah. I'm be honest with you, man. 20 is a very good. Let me tell you something, man. I come up in the late 90s, 2000s. And look. Half of your mamas was giving that pussy up to 7 niggas from 7 different blocks on 7 different days. We just gonna be honest.
Nigga ain't never lied.
Look, you call it, take it how you want it, man. It's the reality of it. So for a woman to be 40 and tell me she didn't fuck 20 niggas, I'm gonna think something wrong with that coochie. I want her to just be like 20.
Okay, I understand.
For 7 different reasons. That's a fact. Because you know, y'all women got y'all players. Here's the thing. Y'all got a nigga that got the paper. Y'all got the cute nigga. Y'all got the nigga with the dick, the nigga with the car, the nigga with the crib, the nigga that don't got a car, and the nigga that don't got a crib.
The food, don't forget the food nigga.
Oh, you did. You got the food nigga.
These women y'all are speaking of?
Women in general. Jay, stop. Let me stop you. I know for a fact. Wait, no. Let me cook. All right, let me cook. I know for a fact. All right, let me cook. I know for a fact that there are 10 people in this live right now willing to do whatever you want them to do, respectfully. If you need something to eat, it's a nigga here gonna get you something to eat. You might have all 10 buy you something to eat. If you want a certain different thing, you got that. Women have that. Women have that. Us men, we you know what I mean? I gotta take what I can get. I've been shot down all week. At this point, I'm ready to find me a girlfriend. I'm ready to get me a title.
I don't got some trouble.
That you don't have the trouble because you sell your penis. It's different. You know what I mean? It's different over here.
You a gigolo?
I'm not knocking it. You know what I mean? Hey, look, that's what he doing.
Ladies, what?
He keep talking about these fucking. Okay, this is another good one. Let me ask Chase this. Chase, could you be in a committed relationship? Could you have a girlfriend, woman, whatever you like to describe her as, and live in separate households? Or lady?
Again, one more time.
And could you have a person, a significant other, and live in separate households?
No.
Simply play that nigga crazy. All right. What about you, honey?
Wait a minute. All right. Wait.
Come on. Here come the variable. I knew it. Here come the variable, y'all. I knew he could do it. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. You gotta let it.
Because I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna use myself, baby.
For an example, right?
I couldn't. If we trying to grow into a marriage or a union,
right?
And if I state that that's the direction that we going,
correct.
There is no separate living conditions with me.
Got you. I got you.
All right.
What about you, Dot? Wait. What about you, honey?
Dot's in the box.
Yeah.
I can't see him. Hold on. Let me turn my airplane mode on and off.
What about you, honey?
Yeah, I could for sure. Because I've been in a polygamous marriage and I want to get married.
I can't see him. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
And if I get married again and my husband wants polygamy, that's one of my conditions. Like, you can have another wife, but she's not living here with me. You gotta get her own crib. So it's gonna be nice if he's not staying with me.
All right. How you feel, Doc?
We all getting in bed together. Fuck that.
How you feel, Doc?
Say it again.
Yeah, he go ahead and play the game, Doc. Just go ahead and don't even worry about it, Doc. Just text it to us, Doc.
Ain't no separate housing over here. Just text it to us. All right, layman's terms. 2 houses.
If my husband get another wife, he's getting another house.
He has to. We're gonna take the religion out of it because it's obligatory.
I can't love 2 bitches at the same
time.
Not
the women I fuck with.
All right, so so here's the thing. me, I'm all for separate houses. It's two reasons why. I don't like people. I get irritated fast. Get the fuck away from me, right? And two, I've been kicked out before. So for me, any woman, that's another reason why it's going to be like extremely difficult for me to find a woman to actually be in a relationship with, because once you kick a nigga out, I don't know if none of y'all niggas ever been kicked out from a woman, not your mama and no shit, where you know your mama kick you out, you go back.
Ain't no bitch ever kicked me out. No, I always had my own shit.
But look, Chase,
the bitch blocked me out before. She ain't put me out because of, you know.
Right, even that. I mean, if she would have blocked me out, I would have still left and never given up, because I had my own place, and this was the only time that I ever gave my own space up to go and live with someone who promised me that they wouldn't kick me out, because I already had this fear. I know when women get mad, get the fuck out. You feel me? So when she kicked me out, and then I'm like, you know, they say it, then they don't mean it. And then when she said, no, like for real, I'm serious, like you gotta go. It's like, that shit ain't gonna ever happen to me again, on my soul. So any woman that I'm dealing with or going to be with, they're gonna have to understand, bitch, I'm building me a house on them acres that I bought. That big ass house that we live in together, I got my house back here. You better not come the fuck back here. That's just what it is. I can't fully live with another woman and I have my own place. I can't do it. I'm never going to do it. I'm standing on that.
Oh, God.
I'm standing on that. It's real, though, because that shit, that's a different level of
I hear you, 4K.
This is not easy.
I hear you, 4K. You just had that money to come with it, youngin.
Bro, that too white, yo, bro, that too white. That shit is not cheap. I'm telling you. The notion that like say it again. Hey, Allie, do me a favor one time, Allie. Put that shit in all caps one time, bro. All caps.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I didn't
equally. You hear me? That ain't no small feat. Man, that's the one thing I didn't get to yet. I've been in I've been in polygamous relationship. Like I've been in a poly relationship, you know, where all three of us. I just didn't get to the business part yet, and I think that's why I'm going so hard. The way I'm going hard now with all my businesses is because I want to already be established with a certain amount of money. Ain't no question.
So it won't be everything will be a little bit easier as they come in.
Yeah,
it'll be a little bit easier.
Jay, what you say, Jay? Yeah. Well, wherever we lost Jay, we temporarily lost Jay. I'm polygamy.
This shit making my balls itch, by the way. Y'all gotta change the topic.
Or you could get out the box.
That's the last time he's gonna be in this box tonight. We're gonna holler at him. Shout out, we appreciate you for coming through, joining us tonight on this night episode. I'm here alone tonight, man. Shout out to my co-host JTTV. She a little busy with whatever's going on with that, though. You feel me? Yeah.
Hey, yo, how old are you, 4K? How old are you, though? I know you're young, but how old are you, young?
He said, yeah, that's bro. Now, Chase, let me tell you this. The nigga is way ahead of his time, bro. He way ahead of his time, bro.
No, I get it because I'm sitting here listening. I listen to him. I get it. For 23, I get it, right? Mm-hmm. It's just that, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I get it. Way ahead of your time, I get it. But it's just certain things. I don't know. Maybe.
But you gotta remember also, though. That was your years, right? And then also you're raising one of his peers. Like one of his peers is your kid, so you not gonna be able to. Like me, I could grasp him because he's a thorough ass young. I don't got no kid. I can't look at him like, nigga, you old enough to be my son. Respectfully, you can. You could be like, little nigga, I'm old. I mean, it sounds like I'm having this conversation with my son. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So that's why I felt the way I felt earlier. I'm like, man, I wouldn't dare tell my son that, and no harm, Casey. But that's how I felt earlier, because
right.
Like that's why I felt the way I felt.
Right. Because even me, like, if one of my little cousins of me, nigga, I'm not talking to you, nigga. I'm not talking to him. But see him,
and that could be, that could be from where you come from. You know, you're a product of your own environment. I don't know you, so you could be a product of your own environment, and you had to grow up a little fast and,
right?
You know
right,
what I mean?
Right.
You know, like I understand that. You know?
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. So it ain't so much with him. I really like the young boys that listen. Right.
Right.
So he's soaking everything in. He giving his input on how he feel. He not being swayed by nothing or none of that. He giving his value input on how he feel, how he was raised, the shit that he came up under. A lot of dudes his age not able to have these type of conversations with us. They not. He can sit at the table with us. A lot of these niggas his age can't at all. I don't even want to be seen with them niggas.
You know what? I could put him at the table. I just wouldn't expect that much. You know how you sit at the table, right? And you know, you be like, I wouldn't expect that much of him because of the fact that I already know in trial and error that he gonna go through some shit, right? Like I had this young buck, like one of my young bucks, like she got killed, and I had to throw her back in the water, right? What I mean by that, I had to let her live her life before she committed herself to me. She wanted to be in a relationship with me, but I told her no because I already know, like, you out there, you doing this, you doing that. And I called it like I seen it. I was like, yo, you doing too much.
Right. That's correct.
You know, long story short, she ended up getting killed. And, you know, it was what it was. But I couldn't expect, like, sometimes you have to expect, you know, what it is. A person that a young person gonna have to go through their trial and error, and you gotta, and as an older person, you have to give them that room because you can't give them that responsibility and expect them to do what you know what they should be doing, but they ain't gonna do.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So that was my point, you know what I mean? And there was no harm. It's just that, you know, like I said, I got a youngin' that played football in college. So I wouldn't dare sit there and be like, yo, nigga, you know what I mean? It's okay for you to sit there to have a wife and kids and all that. Nigga, you better wait till your contract, you know, your second contract.
Right.
And that's a different conversation.
And for me, like, when I kind of like flipped a little bit, because it was like, why, like, I'm just getting flashbacks when I start saying that shit to you. I really didn't mean no harm by that shit, like, for real, in all reality. But it's like me getting the flashbacks of being out, you know what I mean, being active and hearing niggas tell these young boys, yo, young nigga, you don't know, that shit just, you know, my old heads didn't do that to us. A lot of my peers that I grew up with, we wise beyond our years. However, when we got of age, it's still other old heads that we start interacting with that was telling niggas that's our age, like, man, yo, you don't set your young ass up. You know, what the fuck you ever, you know what I mean? And it's so easy to do that than to hear a young dude out and give him this prop. So on my behalf, I apologize for going wherever I went. Whether you took it some type of way or not, I shouldn't did that. But but it was a trigger though. Because I was that young boy. Old heads popping that shit. Fuck you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm going in the crib, grab the bag when you, oh, yeah, go get 20 grand, nigga. Fuck is you talking? That just triggered something. So I apologize wholeheartedly, though, bro, for real.
Listen, at 18, 19, 20 years old, I was in a strip club. I was help manager a strip club. You know what I mean? Yeah. 18, 19 years old, these niggas ain't doing that. They didn't even know they don't even know the business.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, like I said, when I sit there and say I know the life, like, you know, I was going hand in hand. I was going hand in hand, and then when I went from hand to hand and pitching, I got into the business world. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like totally different.
Right.
So,
correct.
Like I said, like I get it. Sometimes, but it didn't come. My world didn't. I just had a thirst for hunger for money.
Right.
It's not like I came from a background where, you know, I had
right.
You know what I mean? I was put in a position I didn't have to do anything.
Right.
I just had a thirst for I went to Catholic school. You know what I mean? I'm literally Ghost. I went to fucking Catholic. I'm smart as shit. I mean, I just know how to move money.
That's a fact.
I know how to move money, and you know what I mean. And it's different. And I get it. We all different, and we come from different backgrounds and different eras.
Right.
I get that, and I can respect a youngin'. You know what I'm saying, that, you know, is a product of his own environment, but he can sit there and stand on 10, you know what I mean, next to me.
Ain't no question.
If you can stand on 10 next to me and you say something out of your mouth that makes sense, but I don't even expect you to put yourself in that position, you got my respect. You got my respect, because at the end of the day, I don't expect you. I expect you to move a certain way. Like, I expect you to move in your lane, and I'm going to give you that lane. Like, I literally, I'm going to give you that lane.
Right.
Because I expect it.
Right.
But if you know, like I said, I don't expect, you know, guys these days at 23, especially right now.
Absolutely.
You know, like, if you're not about getting money, like, I'm going to be honest with you, between 18 and 30, get money. Just get money. Just get money. Like, I don't expect you to get a family. Just get fucking money. You could come back, get your little young bitch and get a family between 18 and 30. Shit, you gonna push it to 35. Yeah. Get money.
No, that's
older men can always date down.
I got that.
They will want you.
That was the next topic too. Dating down.
Older men can always date down. It doesn't always work out for the women that way.
Right. I don't think that women will.
It's a double standard.
I don't think that women, as a whole, I don't think that women will date down as opposed to men. I think we'll date down faster, more frequently than a woman would.
You want to know why? You know why, right?
We date for looks. They date for security.
There you go. There you go.
I can't. I mean, I'm kind of like in the middle with that, because what makes you think like date? So what is dating down? So dating down to me is just me making less money than a woman. It don't mean that I can't, you know, secure shit. Dating down is just like I make less money. That's what I mean by dating down.
To us, for me, is younger. You less money. Like you could put a smart and intelligent that's on fries and that has good hospitality over this, you know, motherfucker that's loud and rambunctious, sound like the Tasmanian devil. I don't want it. And she done been through some shit.
Right.
She done been through some shit. I don't want that shit.
Right.
What the fuck I'm gonna do with that?
Right.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yes,
I personally feel like, honestly, I feel like dating down is dating somebody who isn't on my level. And there may be people of all ages who may not be on my level or be on my level. Mm-hmm. And I think what the problem is nowadays is that people expect stuff from other people or their partner that they can't even provide for themselves.
Yep.
And that's what causes the tension in between people, because they're expecting somebody to have a car, to have a job, to have all these things, and they don't even have it for themselves. Yep. So dating down to me is dating somebody who is below where I'm at. And I'm always going to respect somebody who's above where I'm at, because, you know, I want people around me that's going to push me to do better.
Right.
But honey, people want accolades for basic survival skills now. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point in time, shouldn't you have your own? Like, really, let's be honest. People really want accolades, and this goes for men and women, for being a fucking adult.
Mm-hmm.
That much is true. And I spoke on that before, really quick. I spoke on that, and I was like, you know, I pop my shit, but it's a way that you do it, right? Like when I tell women, you know, what I got going on, it's not me bragging. It's me acknowledging us having a conversation. It comes up in the conversation. And a lot of times women be like, damn, you got your own everything? Like, surprise. And I'd be like, or they'll brag, like, yeah, like, you know, chick, this nigga I'm fucking, he got his own everything. And it's like, aren't you supposed?
But that's because that just go to show you that age don't have nothing to do with it. Because like I said, I know bitches that's twice my age and don't have shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Don't even got their own pot to piss in. They staying at their grandma's house.
Right.
Some of them is on this add.
I know niggas that's older than me that don't got shit.
She said,
Don't
"Oh
even
shit."
got a job.
That's the thing. And I was having this conversation with somebody on the phone, and we was talking about the reality of how, like, people on this app, or any app for that matter, a lot of them don't got nothing. There's very few people that got, whatever they have. So, but it be the ones that don't have shit that
They
be
be wanting
talking
the
the most
most.
shit. Yeah, like, you don't got a car, but you always want me to, like, you don't got a,
And then they start feeling entitled to your shit. Like, bruh, I work for this. Like, you gonna have to do
you
the
be like,
same
come
thing.
on, we're gonna go out. Yeah, you gonna come and get me. No, you gonna meet me down there. Why the fuck am I meeting you
That's
down
why I
there?
said, like, almost every time
What you
y'all
mean,
see
why
me on
you meet
live,
me
I'm at
down
work.
there?
And Jay, I was stressed the fuck. Jay could be my witness. Them 2 weeks I was out of work, I was stressed the fuck out. Like, I cannot wait to go back to
What's
work.
up, G?
That's how I be when I be off work for a while. But all right, yep, it's time to get back up. People will tell you I don't know how to stay still half the time. I'm always moving, always trying to do something.
Right.
But it's the people that don't want to do anything and don't want to make anything for themselves that expect the people who do want to make something for themselves to hold them up. Nigga, I'm trying to hold myself up. I could barely hold myself
But
up.
see, that's why. That's the reason why I say men and women date different. Like, we really date different, especially
No, we know
when it
that.
coming to age. Because y'all date for security and stability.
Correct.
Us, we visualize. We want to know if it's peaceful, and basically, if it look good, then we can look at it for a long time.
Right.
Other than that, you know what I mean? You don't have to make $1 million. You don't have to make $1,000. You could make a fucking dollar and be humble and have the biggest heart in the fucking world, and I will fuck with you.
That's a
and
fact.
I will fuck with you.
That's a fact. In fact, I'd rather date. I'd rather date the everyday striving, not struggling. I was about to say struggling. I don't want the struggling chick. I'm sorry. The striving. I want the everyday striving chick. I'd rather have that one. I'd rather have that female than an established one. Because I believe, like, the established ones, and there's nothing wrong with it, like, they really have this false sense of entitlement. Even some of us men have a false sense of entitlement when we're established, right? Just my preference, I'd rather have the one that's striving to get, so we can kind of grow this thing together than a female being like, oh, you came in off of my back. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? Because I know dudes that got their women that's doing whatever, and the women, first thing they do is this. The lady said to me, oh, he worked for me. I'm talking to my homie. It's like, you know what I mean? She asked me who I am. I said, who you work for? She said, if you want to know who worked for somebody, he worked for me.